Congress and state leaders say this is alarming because of the huge implication it can have for states like California, in which all registered voters are mailed mail-in ballots.
Are going to preclude hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans from casting ballots every 2 years. And that would be an unfortunate consequence, I think.
No voter's voice should be silenced due to something outside their control, like delays in mail.
Pushback in California over a pending Supreme Court ruling on the future of mail-in ballots. Conservative justices questioning a Mississippi law whether mail-in ballots postmarked by but received after Election Day should be counted.
And there are a whole number of reasons why somebody might wait to submit their ballot until Election Day. They might be doing more research, or they might be working. They might be busy with their children.
I've spent about over 27 years working as an elections official in Santa Cruz County, and we have seen mail take anywhere from 3 to 10 days.
In California, all registered voters receive mail-in ballots. Per state law, ballots received up to 7 days after Election Day are counted as long as they were postmarked by Election Day. More than a dozen other states share this quote-unquote grace period.
It absolutely should have a grace period afterward.
The ruling would affect federal elections, so presidential and congressional seats. That would mean additional time and costs, warns legislative analyst Chris McKaylee.
Essentially, you would either create 2 sets of ballots with the federal officials on a separate one, or on the existing one, you simply do not count those votes cast for a federal office after the election date.
And McKaylee says because the ruling would be from the nation's highest court, California wouldn't be able to appeal.
So this is really a question about access. Shouldn't be about politics, but people make it about politics. Nationally, so much of the conversation that has been led by President Trump and others around limiting vote by mail is based on the premise that voter fraud with vote by mail is rampant. That is just not supported in the facts.
But on the other side, some California leaders say an overly gracious grace period can undermine trust in elections.
Look, mail-in ballots are important to provide accessibility and convenience, but there needs to be a deadline. When ballots arrive after Election Day and the vote totals shift dramatically, in some cases changing who won the office.
A ruling is expected later this week. Jenny Ha, News 8.